Hey guys, it's Danielle. I'm here with yet another video today, and yeah, I'm sitting on the floor in my room. I just did my Sephora VIB Rouge sale haul, and then I told you ladies and guys, whomever, that I'm doing a fun project. That's why it's going to be a big year this year. And I've decided that I'm going to be doing 1 week, 1 palette. So I started this the week of October 8th, and I gathered up the palettes and eyeshadows that I have, and I really want to rotate through them because I feel like I had been panning certain looks but ignoring the rest of my shadows, which is like super annoying. So I decided that I would go through, I'd track through for a whole year, so from October 8th to I guess around September 30th next year, of my palettes being used and rotated through. I do have some companion palettes and like helper palettes, if you will, but I'll show you the ones that I'm going through. So the one I went through, the number one is the Kylie I Want It All palette. This is from her birthday collection. It's really nice. I like it a lot. And this palette I can use on its own. I don't need any fillers for it because I have, you know, you can see I've got some use in Birthday Girl and in New Year, New Me. I've got a dip in buttercream frosting. I use Party Time and 1942 mixed together. This one and this one for a crease shade. If I want to do something darker, I put in Celebrate. I really haven't touched the pinks yet, but I do like using this palette quite a bit. Then I had just gotten the Lorac Mega Pro 4, and I was like, at first I wasn't going to get it, but then I got it, and I love it. And this is a standalone palette. It's got all the colors I could possibly want. This is brand new to me. I'm not looking to really finish up anything in it. But I have a feeling that Cool Taupe and Butterscotch are going to be the first two to go, along with Honey. So, we have Cool Taupe, Butterscotch, and then Honey. I really do like the colors in this palette as well. I didn't think I was going to, but I have Lorac, the Mega Pro 2 and 3, so I figured round it out with 4. Then I got the Naked Smoky palette, and I don't love this palette. It's a little bit blah to me, kind of, but I also stick with the safer shades in it because, you know, I do work in a school. Like, this is the darkest it gets during the day for me, and, I don't know. I got the Tarte Make Believe in Yourself, which isn't part of this project, but I use it as a companion project, companion palette with this, and I liked it. Then we have Lorac Mega Pro 2, which has lots of empty spaces in it and lots of progress, as you can see. So in the Lorac will come up a couple more times, but this guy is going to be my companion palette to the Lorac 1 and 2, not the Mega Pros. But as you can see, like, Gold Leaf, it's like practically done. There's a nice big dip in burlap, and Sugar is also practically done. So I'm expecting to finish those actually. It's a lofty goal, but probably before the end of the year this year. At least Gold Leaf and Sugar should be done with, or close to done. I don't know. We'll see. Then I have the one I'm working on this week, which is MAC's Prissy Princess. Ooh, I've got a hair on it. This is a very dirty palette right now because it's got lots and lots of fallout. But it's cool tones, pinks. That's, you know, today on my eye, I used this color in the crease, this color on the lid. I, you know, smoked it out a little bit with that color. I think it's neat. I've been using the highlighter. It's called She's a Rainbow. It's a really nice subtle highlight, I think. But yeah, there's lots of fallout with this. As you can see, I also have some good use on this pink color here, Sweetheart. There's a dip in that. But yeah, no, it's different from my typical warm shadows, so I like it. Next week, I'll be moving on to the Kylie Holiday palette from last year, and it's Silver and Blinding, but, you know, there's tons of fun colors in here. I do, the Tartist, the purple Tarte palette, the all matte palette I use as a companion to this, because this is just a little bit too dark for me to like use that as a highlight. It's an all over color. I do want to dip into some of the darker colors in here. I think that could be really nice. So yeah. And then after that, I have the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, and you all know what it looks like, but I figure I'll show you anyway so you can see the progress I have. Not much. You can see I've used a couple of these things. You know, I really am drawn to like these champagne-y colors, like Luscious. But this one should be a standalone palette too. There's lots of different colors on here, and I like it. I haven't used it in a while, so I want to, again, rotate through the colors I have. After the Sweet Peach comes my Jeffree Star Beauty Killer palette. Now this one is going to be used the week after Thanksgiving. So we'll see. I mean, it's a little bit bold and out there, but you can get really pretty color, pretty look with China White as a highlight, Courtney as a crease color, Violence on the outer V, and Princess on the inner corner. But we'll see if I can switch it up a little bit. I don't know. I'm excited. I also haven't used this in quite a while. So, we'll see what goes on. Ugh, this is an unflattering angle, but whatever. In my last video, I had the camera turned the other way, and I was looking to the side. I couldn't figure it out, but now I can like see my face, and I'm facing the right way, so it's a little bit easier. The week after that is the Too Faced The Power of Makeup by NIKKI Tutorials. Again, this should be a standalone palette for me. As you'll see, like a trend, very similar colors in all these palettes. And the thing is that like when I come to this, or like the Kylie I Want It All, I'm going to use the blushes and like bronzers, highlights, or whatever they have in them for my face products that week as well. So I get really good use everywhere. Then after that, I have MAC shadows. I didn't bring them in here because I have a lot in different palettes because I'm trying to go through them, and I have a lot of like not singles, quads and like things like that from certain collections that I'll be rotating through. There's just way too many of them to bring out right now. Then I have my pristine Lorac Mega Pro 3. I have not touched this thing since I bought it last year, which is insane because these are colors that I absolutely love. So I am definitely going to be putting in some hard work on this one. But like the colors that call to me, definitely, yeah. There's all the colors in this call to me. I think I've just been holding on to it because I didn't want to ruin it. Then after that, I have the Tarte Pro, which I can't really get rid of the mirror for you guys. I'm sorry. You know what it looks like. This is the one palette other than the palette my husband bought me in Paris from Dior that I brought on my honeymoon. And you know, I've got some good wear in some of the shades. The darker shades I really don't touch, which is like crazy because I can make it look with those shades and just not make it so dark. But so I'll be looking forward and playing with this one again. And then the last two I'm counting as one for 1 week because I have some intermittent progress in both of them. It's the Lorac Pro 1 and the Lorac Pro 2. I have only 5 colors left in here. I have Garnet, Deep Purple, Slate, Espresso, and Black Espresso. One of these colors was in, no, Pewter I finished. And Sable maybe? Were in my in 17 by 17. I don't think I put any other colors from here in there. I might just pot these. I have an empty Z palette to go along with these guys. I think I put Cocoa in there. I'm not going to finish Cocoa by the end of the year, that's for sure. But yeah, I have Cool Gray, Plum, Navy, Charcoal, Black, Chrome, Silver, Jade, and Cocoa left in this one. So hopefully I'll get some good wear in there. Cocoa, again, I said I was going to have it done by the end of the year. I think that's going to be the one that I just don't finish out of all of the shadows. So, yeah. I mean, I have 2 blacks, and I'm sure more blacks in the other Lorac Mega Pros and Pros or whatever. So we'll see. I probably won't. If I have one of them left, or if I have both left still, I'll probably toss. Like, I figure I'll probably end up finishing the Lorac Pro 1 first. If black's left in there, I'm just going to toss it. So, you know, I'll still have black in this one and the other palettes. But if I go through Garnet, Deep Purple Slate, and Espresso, then I'll just chuck that. And the Lorac shadows, I mean, everybody knows they're more powdery, they're pigmented, it's all heck, but there's lots of fallout with them, so they do tend to finish pretty quickly. So I have this rotating through, let me see how many times I have it rotating through. I have 1, 2, 3, so 4 weeks. So that's 4 weeks with each of these palettes. So by the end of the week of September 8th is September 30th next year, we should be able to see how far I was able to get with all these shadows, and probably do a check-in. I welcome you to join me if you want to get some use out of your palettes. And yeah, maybe I'll do a mid-year check-in around April 8th. But yeah, no, I just thought this was a good idea so I keep myself accountable. I have it written down that I'm going to be switching things over and going to be using something new so that I'm not constantly reaching for the same thing over and over, and I get a good variety out of everything I own. So yeah, so I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.